not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. But we're not the same. It's like we're on two sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. 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 Yeah, I just wanna.
So in today's video, I'm going to discuss something fairly sensitive, and I feel like there is not much support out there to the people who are dealing with this challenge, or the people who are going through this challenge. So it's all the individual, or the adult, the carer, the guardian, whatever, who are struggling with it, and it is transition. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why individuals may struggle with transition, some really good techniques that I personally find really beneficial, and some techniques and tips that I think should help. And yeah, let's get right into it, and let's get cracking. So, why may be a lot of people's questions. Why do people struggle with transition? My answer is simple as they don't know what to do next. So if we tackle the issue of not knowing what to do next, is it boredom? Is it fear? Wherever it is, you tackle. And once you tackle that, you're able to find solutions, okay? So it's simple as that. You don't know what you want to do next. You're bored. You're feeling upset. You're worried. You don't know what's going to happen next. So if we tackle the issue with transition, it's simple. So let's tackle the fear of boredom. So if you know, okay, you want to transition the individual who struggled with transition from A to B. So let's say your child is, or the individual is reading a book, okay? So they're reading, they're having a good time, and then you know dinner is going to be ready in 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, or half an hour, whatever. You tell them, nice and calmly, you tell them dinner is ready in 10 minutes. Then you leave the room, and then you place dinner there, and then you tell them dinner's waiting for you on the table, and you leave. Okay, let's say if you just came home from shopping, right, with an individual who struggles with transitions, and they straight want to go up to their room and watch TV or go on their computer devices, whatever. They want to do their own thing. Right, what you're going to do is, before you leave to go shopping or to go to an appointment, whatever, if it's possible, of course in an emergency situation, totally different. But in that situation, you don't want them to do certain things, but you can't expect them to be all right with that transition just like that. So what you're going to do is, before you go out, you're going to place an activity so they have something to do. You don't want them to go home back to home after shopping and straight run upstairs to the room to watch TV or go on their devices or whatever. What you're going to do prior to leaving, you leave an activity ready. Okay? If the individual in this scenario, if the individual would rather have a visual routine, post a social story up on the wall where their activity is going to be. And it's simple like that. And the way you should explain it to them is, if we don't do one set of our routine, then all the others can't be done. Okay, so if you don't want to, for example, go to bed, then the next morning there'll be consequences. If you don't go to bed, you won't be able to wake up or do fun stuff because you're tired, because you haven't slept. So if you don't continue your routine, think of it like a domino effect. If you don't continue routine, it won't move. So the more you move, the more you push, the more you succeed into getting what you want. Okay, what you want is a nice peaceful environment. So what you're going to do is keep yourself collected. You're going to keep yourself peaceful. When you keep yourself nice and calm, you'll see that everything around you is calm, because you don't raise your voice and you don't get irritated when your child has a meltdown or the individual has a meltdown or anything like that, because you're collected. You know how to deal with it. If you don't like a behaviour, you say it. It's simple as that. I believe people make it so much more complicated than it needs to be, because all you can do is set an activity and then you set the expectation. And it's simple like that. It is so simple. People complicate things too much. Transition can be frightening for people. All you need to do is make it a continuous. So we're not transitioning, we're just continuing, like with a domino effect. I'm not changing anything. I'm not transitioning into anything. It's a domino effect. Okay, I've watched TV. Time for me to eat dinner. Cool. After dinner, I have an activity to do. After that, I do my nighttime routine. The minute you have an effect, that's how everything smoothes itself out. And you'll see for yourself, when you put a continuous, structured plan in place, you'll see how easy it is. Not everything needs to go down with a fight.
She was in love with a boy, in love with a girl, so in love with the world, so beautiful. She was in love with the night, the way the sun shines. All she needed was love to have to hold, and nobody could make her feel down. She was always smiling from ear to ear, and everybody wondered if would she ever know the feeling of tears? All she said to them was, live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. Cause if you want a life to live it better, if you want love and stay together, if you want to smile and be forever, see clear through the smoke you created. I feel my feet on the ground and they're shaking. How am I supposed to say